Every ambitious person, and you're probably one of them, we have the urge to reach a lot of goals. We feel like we need to become a better version of ourselves. We see people around the internet who are successful, people who are fit, have their own businesses, have a lot of money, and have a multitude of skill sets. The natural way of thinking is to do as I once did, to try to better myself in every area of my life, financially, socially, intellectually, and the list goes on. But by doing so, you probably miss the bigger picture, because we almost all do the same mistake. We look at the end goal, the end vision that we want to reach, and we analyze successful people with what they have, not how they got there. But don't be mistaken here. You and I, we both have to work on our skill sets and try to better ourselves. But the how actually differs. The way to get there is what makes the difference. See, the final picture here that we all mistake accumulation with simultaneity. It's true that successful people accumulate achievements, but most people want to do them simultaneously. This was my problem, and you're probably facing it right now. My problem was that I wanted to better myself in every area of my life. When I was in med school, I tried to be a good medical student. I wanted to build businesses, I wanted to be fit, read more books, try new things and learn languages, and the list goes on. But my problem is that I was trying to do everything at the same time. It is true, I actually felt busy and productive. Everything was moving, but nothing crossed the threshold for real progress. And in the end, nothing changes. This is why people, me included, spend years working on themselves and still remain at the same place. See, every goal has an entry cost, an amount of your energy, of your daily energy that you are going to invest doing this specific chore. Let's take me as an example in my last year of medical school. I've been working as a doctor, learning German, working on my thesis, lifting weight, reading books, making videos, running marathon, and the list goes on. If I wanted to grow in each and every one of those fields, I had to be investing a chunk of my energy every day in each field of all of those, just to keep things moving. But the problem here, the energy that I was giving to each area wasn't giving me that big of a progress. So I would study German for an hour, work on my thesis for 2 hours, go work out for another 2 hours, read for 30 minutes, script for 30 minutes, and the list goes on. My brain here spent enormous energy changing context, but very little energy in deep work. But this is not the only downside of following this approach. The biggest hit for me wasn't that the progress was slower, but I also started feeling guilty because I couldn't reach any of my goals. I wasn't fit enough, my German wasn't that good, my thesis took too long, and my YouTube videos weren't doing that great. I was literally failing against 5 or more versions of myself. The biggest breakthrough was accepting that some goals needed to wait. For me, I made finishing med school and learning German a priority. So I had to drop the version of me that has 15% body fat and the version of me that's making 2 YouTube videos a week, and the version of me that reads a lot of books a week. The biggest lesson here, that life has seasons. Seasons to learn, seasons to build, seasons to sacrifice, and other seasons to enjoy. The mistake is trying to live all the seasons at the same time. You can't be a full-time student, a business owner, a full-time YouTuber, and an athlete at the same time, and especially at maximum intensity. Something eventually will break. But the solution here is not fewer dreams, but instead fewer priorities. I still want to grow in every area of my life. I didn't abandon all of them. I just chose which one deserves most of my energy right now. For me, it was my journey from Morocco to Tunisia and then to Germany, with all what comes with it. This is why I gained some weight. But for you, it can be anything at the moment. Maybe it's a degree you want to finish, or a business you want to build, or maybe a family you want to spend more time with. The moral of the story here, that dreams remain, but priorities changes depending on which season you are in now. A practical framework will be that you write every goal you have on a piece of paper and ask yourself a question. Which goal unlock the most doors in this season? In the end, I thought that in order for me to be successful, I had to do everything. Now I know, in order for me to get there, I have to know what to ignore. Because every yes is a no to something else. And the quality of your life depends less on the goals you choose and more on the distraction you are willing to sacrifice.